So hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Guys, you all know that we have started with a series of videos on pump. And guys, in this particular video, we are going to discuss about a type of pump which is used in each and every type of industries. And the type of pump which we are going to discuss is positive displacement pump. Okay guys, in this particular video, we are going to discuss about what is a positive displacement pump, then various type of positive displacement pump, and followed by how does a positive displacement pump operates. Okay guys, so let's get started with what is positive displacement pump. First of all guys, a positive displacement pump is a type of pump that moves the fluid by trapping a fixed amount of it and then forcing it to the discharge pipe. Okay? Unlike the dynamic pumps, which generally rely on the kinetic energy to move the fluid. Okay? In this case, in positive displacement pump, it uses a mechanical means to push the fluid in the forward direction. Okay? So guys, in simple words, this is a type of pump which pumps the fluid by trapping a fixed amount of volume into it and then pushing it towards the discharge side. Okay? Now guys, moving on, we are discussing about the various type of positive displacement pump. So guys, here in this video we are going to discuss about the two types of positive displacement pump, which is reciprocating pump and rotary pump. Firstly, talking about the reciprocating pump, guys, these pumps use a piston or a plunger to displace the fluid, as you can all see in the photo. And guys, as the piston or the plunger moves back and forth, it creates a suction on one stroke and discharge on the other stroke. In simple words, this reciprocating pump uses a piston or a plunger mechanism to displace the fluid, which is the fixed amount of fluid. And this is done by creating a two path, which is the suction side stroke and the discharge side stroke. Okay guys? So this type of pumps creates a suction discharge type of mechanism, which is done by using of piston or plunger. Okay? Now moving on towards the second type of positive displacement pump, which is rotary pumps. Guys, these pumps operate by rotating elements such as gears, lobes, screws or vanes to displace the fluid. Guys, the example of this type of rotary pumps are gear pump, lobe pump, screw pump and vane pumps. Okay guys, I hope these two types of positive displacement pump, which is the reciprocating pump and rotary pump, are clear to you. Okay guys, positive displacement pump are known for providing constant flow regardless of the changes in pressure or viscosity. And guys, they are often used in application where precise dosing or metering of the fluid is required, such as chemical processing, oil and gas, pharmaceutical and food industries. Talking about positive displacement pump in simpler terms, a positive displacement pump is like a hand operated syringe, which you have seen. And when you push the plunger, it sucks a specific amount of liquid. And when you pull it back, it pushes out the same amount of the liquid. And this is how a positive displacement pump operates. Okay, so guys, I hope a simple definition or simple explanation of positive displacement pump is clear to you. And along with it, the two types of positive displacement pump, which were reciprocating pump and rotary pumps, are clear to you. Guys, don't worry, we will also create a particular video on reciprocating pumps and a particular video on rotary pumps for better clarification of this type of pumps. Okay? Now, in this video, we are moving further on the topic of working of positive displacement pump. Here we will talk about how does a positive displacement pump works. Okay? Guys, a positive displacement pump will draw fluid into the pump chamber, which is the enclosed space at the inlet valve, and then discharge it through an outlet valve. Okay? Guys, different pump will use different method to achieve this action. Typically, this may involve the rotary, reciprocating, or diaphragm systems that move the fluid through the pump. And guys, it is a repeating cycle that generates the consistent flow which we need for transferring the fluid. Okay? Guys, to understand this working of positive displacement pump, let's break the working into 3 common steps, from which the first step is drawing fluid into the pump chamber. Then the second step is discharging fluid through the outlet valve. And the third step is repeating cycles for consistent flow rates. Okay? Now we'll discuss each of these individually. So let's first start with the first step, which is drawing fluid into the pump chamber. Guys, at the beginning of the process, the pump chamber is empty, right? And there's the fluid waiting to be moved from the source, which is commonly a tank or a reservoir, and which is into the pump. Means the pump chamber is empty and the fluid is waiting to be moved from the source, that is a tank, to the pump. Okay? Guys, here firstly the inlet valve opens to enter the fluid into the pump chamber. This can be done due to various mechanisms depending on the type of the pump. Talking about firstly the rotary system. In rotary system, if it is a rotary pump, like a gear pump or a vane pump, rotating components create spaces that allows the fluid to flow in. Means in guys, rotary pump, the gears, vanes or the rotating components create a space that allows the fluid to get into the pump. Okay? Talking about the second, which is the reciprocating pump. In reciprocating pump, the first step works like those like of the piston pumps or the diaphragm pumps. The motion of the piston or diaphragms create a suction and pulling the fluid into the chamber. Okay? And talking about the third type, which is diaphragm system. Guys, here the diaphragm pump uses a flexible action of diaphragm to create the suction and drawing fluid into the chamber. Okay guys, so let's brief the all 3 systems. Where in rotary system, the rotating components create a space that allows the fluid to flow in. While in reciprocating system, the pistons or diaphragm create a suction which pulls the fluid into the chamber. And on the other hand, in diaphragm system, the diaphragm creates a suction which draws the fluid into the chamber. So guys, this was the first step for working of positive displacement pump, which was drawing the fluid into the pump chamber. Now after the fluid is drawn into the pump chamber, comes the step of discharging the fluid through the outlet valves. Here, once the fluid chamber is filled with the fluid, the inlet valve closes and the outlet valve opens. Now the pump is ready to push the fluid out, but here also the method varies in all the 3 types of system. Now we will discuss individually all the 3 systems for this step, from which let's start with the first system, which is the rotary system. In rotary system, the rotating component pressurizes the fluid and forces it out through the outlet valve. Simple. Talking about the second system, which is reciprocating system. Guys, in reciprocating system, it uses the back and forth motion of the piston or diaphragm to pressurize the fluid and expel it out of the outlet valve. Clear? And in the third system of diaphragm system, the diaphragm pump uses a flexible action of the diaphragm to squeeze the fluid out through the outlet valve. Okay guys? So in the second step of discharging the fluid through the outlet valve, in rotary system, the rotary component pressurizes the fluid and forces it out of the outlet valve. Then talking about reciprocating system, the back and forth motion pressurizes the fluid and expels the fluid out of the outlet valve. And in the diaphragm system, the diaphragm, which is flexible, squeezes the fluid and discharges it through the outlet valve. Okay guys? So this was the second step for working of positive displacement pump. Now guys, the third step, which is very easy to understand, which is repeating cycles for consistent flow rates. Guys, here in the third step, this process repeats continuously, which is the drawing the fluid into the pump chamber and discharging the fluid through the outlet valve. These two processes repeats continuously with the pump drawing in the fluid through the inlet valve and then pushing it out through the outlet valve. And this cycle generates the consistent flow rates. And this is because the amount of fluid which is to be displaced with each cycle remains the same. And guys, this reliability makes the positive displacement pump suitable for various applications where precise and consistent flow rates is crucial. Okay guys, so I hope this working of positive displacement pump, which was divided into 3 steps, is clear to you. If there arises any type of question in your mind, please let me know in the comment section. Okay, so guys, to summarize this video, in summary, positive displacement pump achieves their function by drawing a fluid into the pump chamber through an inlet valve and then discharging it out through an outlet valve using various mechanisms such as rotary, reciprocating or diaphragm systems. And this repeating cycle ensures consistent flow rates, making them reliable for a wide range of industrial and commercial applications. Okay guys, so that's all for this video where we discuss about what is a positive displacement pump, then various type of positive displacement pump in brief, where we discussed the reciprocating pump and rotary pump. Then we moved on towards the working of reciprocating pump, which was briefly divided into 3 steps and was clearly explained in this video. Okay guys, so that's all for this video. Hope you like this video. Thank you for watching. And guys, for more video related to chemical engineering, process engineering, chemical safety, industrial safety, you can subscribe to this channel. And guys, as always, feel free to leave any questions or comment down below. Thanks for watching and see you in next video.